This city is glowing on this wonderful, clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. Now the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time. That loss pulls them even in the season series at 1-1. This game will be hard fought on both sides, no doubt.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. They have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at small forward. Cavaliers on D, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Harden inside the three-point line, kept wide by Houston.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the rejection by Love. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. No good from Beasley.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Fry dishes to Dellavedova, and there's the feed to Fry. And a wide open look for James. What a play! He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball just operating good at the offensive end.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Terry, Trevor Ariza out there with Beasley. Then it's Corey Brewer, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now Shumpert following the miss by Terry from deep. LeBron outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here's Terry. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it down. Love checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for LeBron. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for the Rockets. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And Brewer kicks to Capella. Pass to McDaniels. Houston moving the ball around, and he gets the bucket.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
On the wing, Irving. Terry covering. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they need to be more aggressive. They got to take the ball inside. See, scoring inside the NBA is like running in football. You're taking control of the game physically. Sure, you need good perimeter play and spacing on the floor, but hey, you got to get it into the big man, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair in the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Raptors sitting in second place.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Offensive rebound. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Maniunas.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent. That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it with a fast break finish.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A shot by Harden, wide open, and another three for Houston.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Love. Moving against Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Love. Throws it up high. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Here's Dellavedova. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Beverly in at the 1.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now. And so maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. Just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. 1:53 left in the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach